Hi, Carol here, and a warm welcome to my craft room. Today's going to be a little different video as I am going to try and do a little series on the little bee dies. Now I have quite a few of them, and sad to say I haven't used many of them. So I thought I would just do a card on each one if you were looking for a nice card-based die that includes everything you need to make an actual card all in one. This is the one we'll do today. It's called Envelope. The other one was called Butterfly. I love the way it has the magnet on the back, and when you flip it open it shows you exactly what you're going to use. This one is called Polka Dot, and then there's one coming up, I think it's called Confetti. And today I just got a tad bit, isn't this gorgeous? This is called Confetti, and it has those little sayings all the way down there that get embedded to the cardstock, and it's just gorgeous. Instead of cutting out the little die sayings, it embeds it in and makes it just a complete card in one with the sentiment. And of course this is called Squares. And it's what's nice about that, you can either use the straight or the actual dots that are inside to die cut. And I love this one because it is an actual card base of different kinds. The hearts, this is called Rose, and circles. And that one that I just said there it's just called Cards. It has everything you need to make one full A2 size card. Then you have these wonderful letters, and I'm trying to find here what that's called, monogram, and then the sentiment. So isn't this gorgeous? It makes a full card with, you can take the centers out, but it's an A2 size card. It's just wonderful. So I had to choose one today, so I thought it would be this gorgeous envelope. It's 2.5 by 3.5, and I'm going to go through it here. This is my 110-pound cardstock, and I'm going to make some suggestions. I'm just looking where the cut is on here. Now, what I would suggest is not to use thick cardstock. This 110-pound Michaels black cardstock is too thick for a small card base. I'll tell you why. When you fold in the flaps on the side, and I decided to leave this in to show you, it creases the cardstock to where it actually splits on the side. Now, if you were going to use thin cardstock and put it on the outside to cover it, that would be fantastic. Then you wouldn't have to worry that those flaps come off. And then it has the little card that goes either on the front of the actual card base, or this, which embosses at the same time, can go inside. I do both of them, one for the inside and one for the outside of the card base. And then see how it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You get that nice accordion style, and then you get the oval all in one. It's nice to slide into a gift, to put a gift card inside. Then you wouldn't have to do two of these, and you just have the one for the outside of the envelope. It just is a nice gift card size. This is the flap. It comes with the set, and that's to go on the inside, which you probably would use a different card color, so that when you flipped open the envelope you had a nice colored cardstock on the inside. And then it has the banner all in one, and this gorgeous case to keep them already with the magnets. You can just put them in book style on your bookshelf or wherever you store your dies, and they're beautiful, worth every penny. Today was a day where I wanted to get out stamps and dies I have not used. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? And I bought these little wee gorgeous minis. They're adorable. They're affordable, adorable, and wonderful to color. But I wanted to show you a quick way of making, if you did this, just making maybe 10 at the same time. I decided to use, it has a picture if you want to color it like that. I decided to use the, let me see, what did I use here? This one is I Gave You My Heart. It's so crazy pretty. And I took a piece of black cardstock and I just cut a little bit of an oval there so that I wouldn't get it on the bottom part of this card base so that I could just put some Versamark, and it has a really thick plastic that the stamp is on. So I leave it on there and I actually stamp it with the plastic. Take off that and look at that. You have a little image. You could give this to your daughter, your granddaughter, your friend. It is so cute. I wanted to share a quick way of doing these cards to add to your gifts, and perfect pearls came to my mind. Look at this. You add the Versamark, you run your perfect pearls. This is the white actual perfect pearls. You run it across and there you have it. Instead of having to put embossing powder and heat set it, and all you have to do to set this at the end is spray a little bit of water or hairspray and it will seal it. Now, let's move on to the pencils. I took out my Derwent metallic pencils and my Tritone pencils by Knorr. And I love these, and I haven't used them for a long time. This is kind of like get in your stash and use your products, excuse me, that you have to create little cards. And these little bee dies, this is the pewter. So I start going over her hair. I bring the hair down to the actual oval at the bottom. I'm just flicking some color with the metallic pencils, which is gorgeous. And it takes you no time at all, but you get that little wee blast of color, and metallic is gorgeous. And I see a lot of videos of people using a lot of things in metallic. Look at that. I'm just grabbing different colors of the metallic pencils. This is the hot pink, and I will do her dress. And you know, I really was convicted today of having so much in my stash and not using it. And I haven't bought a lot of things as far as stamping that is new lately, because I made up my mind to go in my stash and use products that I've had there for a while. And these Noir pencils are wonderful. This is in the violets. And you know, these have 3 colors in one pencil. They're intertwined in the lead. So you will get all 3 different colored violet with those Noir pencils. I love them, and I used them when I first got them a long time ago. So I decided to get them out, and I wanted to go in the purple tones, the pewter, the blues, the blue hues, and this has the pink and blue and violet all intermingled in the lead, which is gorgeous. You get 3 colors with just one swipe. And that is the Tritone pencils by Knorr. Love them. I went around the edges, and then I'm just going to take another pencil crayon, and this is the Tritones, and color it in lightly, and you have yourself a little wee card. And you can put a little gift card inside this envelope, and look at that, how quick this was. No time flat. I know it would be easy to take your envelope maker and make all little envelopes, but the little bee is everything contained into one die that you will need for that particular card base that you want to use. And I wanted to get out my metallic pencils and my Noir Tritone pencils. So I'm going to show you what you could do. I took my Heartfelt Creation paper. I picked out a piece that kind of matched the purple hues. And I'm going to show you what you can do if you decide to use thick cardstock. But this didn't work either, because making small cards, I find you need to get cardstock that's not thick. And Heartfelt Creation paper is a very heavyweight paper. So you have the 110-pound black, and then you have this gorgeous thick Heartfelt Creation paper. So it's going to make the bend a little difficult, but I went ahead and did it. I just took the die. I didn't worry about the bottom, because when you flip up the card, you're not going to see that part, but you will see the lid portion when it comes open. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you have, this is a great way if you have papers that are super thin, you've had them forever before they came out with this gorgeous thick paper. I know I have tons of it in my stash, and so I thought the next time I'm just going to use thin paper lines. I'm not going to use this thick because if you fold two of these together, you're going to get a crease that has the possibility right there of splitting, and it did on this. So what I would suggest, if you want to use thick cardstock on the smaller envelopes, use the next paper thin, and that way it will support the weight of the fold. Even if it did rip open, it wouldn't matter because you will use double-sided tape or liquid glue, which I use here, and put it on. I just wanted to show you, yes, you can get away with doing this, but you risk the fact of having the bend split on you. So I would suggest using what I do next. I grab some of my 12 by 12 sheets of paper that is 60 or 80 pound weight. It's very thin and it works perfectly for these little wee 2.5 by 3.5 sized envelopes. Just perfect. So once I had this on, I decided I'm going to put the double-sided tape on, and I am going to use this little card because it's perfect for putting a little gift card in, and it takes no time at all to take out the die. It's complete, and it's just called envelope, and it's 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Isn't it cute? So you want to make sure that you put the tape only on the bottom portion, because if you put it on the top, you're going to end up not able to slide that little gift card or the little sentiment card that you use. See, I did it up too far, so I moved on. And I got out a piece of silver gray, beautiful, just like a pewter. And you want to fold it up. And the funny thing is, I don't know if it's because I've had my paper around too long, but it did have a little bit of crease cut in it when I went ahead to fold it. But it didn't matter because wait till you see what I do. I want to get rid of, I'm hurrying. I know it sounds like I'm hurrying, but I'm not. I'm just trying to explain all the little things I did. I decided to remedy cracks in your paper. All you have to do, see right there, I'm jumping in, but don't put it all the way up because you won't be able to slide your card down. You want to put it on the base like I did just there, and look at that, in and out, in and out. Fits perfect. So to prevent any cracking or the possibility of it opening on the sides with this older paper that I had, I decided to get out my sticky backed borders. Yeah, I'm thinking here, okay, what do I want to do? Put that there? No, I don't. I want that on the front. Look at, can't put that there. The lid goes over it. So I got these out, and look at how sweet this pewter border is by Stampendous. These stickers, love them. I use them, as you can tell, a lot, and this remedied the sides for sure. I put it along the bottom, made sure it was even, the pattern. You want to make sure your pattern's even. These are only $2.50 a pack. They're affordable, and you just make the pattern go on the back, then fold it over because you're going to put your little card on the front, so it doesn't matter that it folds on top of itself. Cut it off even on the bottom, which remedies any type of cracking in your cardstock. Looks gorgeous. And now I am going to put the, I'm going to slide, let me see, what do I have there? Oh, my ribbon. Yes, sorry about that. I decided to put this gorgeous violet ribbon to match the pewter violets that I used with my coloring. So I put a strip on the bottom of double-sided tape to match. And this is the thin silk ribbon. And then I just went ahead to tie it because it matched those tritone violet colors in the Little Wee Gorgeous stamp perfectly. So I grabbed my little tweezers to hold it there so I could tie it in a bow. Went ahead and did that. I always put a glue dot underneath when I get finished the bow so it stays in place. And you have yourself a cute little gift card, 2.5 by 3.5. You get to use up your stickers, your perfect pearls, your little ribbons. You know how much ribbon that we collect over time that we get to use here, and that was my point exactly. I want to use up older stock that I have, and this just seemed to do it with the little bee dies, and I thought I would share just a little card with each one to show you how cute they are, and they are worth the money. I think this set was $22.95 US, and I think for a little wee card with the matching envelope and the tag is wonderful. This is dollar store double-sided tape. It's not as thick as the roll tape, but it does have the dimension on it, and you get it at your dollar store. I really like this. It's as sticky as, it's just crazy sticky, so you have to be careful, but you get a nice sized roll for $1. Then we're going to seat this on the front of our envelope there where we folded the sticker over, and look at that, a gift card envelope. Easy peasy. I just think this is quick and easy. Uses supplies we have in our stash. Little Bee, wonderful dies. I highly recommend them. And I'm going to do a card here and there using the dies that I have. And I already cut this black flap, so I thought I'm just going to put it on the inside because I am going to use this card for a gift card actually. I have to mail something out, so I thought, oh, I'm going to put this little card in the mail with the little gift I'm going to send out. And the odd time I pick out comments, people that leave me comments, and I get a hold of them, and then I send them a little something. And this is going to be a happy mail little something to one of my subscribers that comment to my channel. So just remember that I try to pick out a person, you know, every couple of weeks or week and send a little card and a little thank you. So if you hear from me, you'll know why. And I die cut another one of these that are on the outside to put on the inside so that I had a little sentiment. Isn't this awesome? And then you can put that the piece with the lines on it there with the oval, you can just set that on the front of your card because it will not cut without that outer piece. So it will indent itself into the cardstock. I grabbed this Casual Fridays Happy Mail stamp, which I don't think I have used this either, and it says Happy Mail because I'm sending it out as some Happy Mail. And I decided to just put that on the front of this oval, and I'm going to slide the card down into this little envelope, and we're going to use the Perfect Pearls again. So you just take your Versamark. Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to place it. I don't want to use my Misty. I want this to be as easy peasy as possible to show you that you can make a quick card with these little bee dies. So then I grabbed the hot violet here. Isn't it? It's just so sweet, the color. I just love it. And these are another hidden treasure that I forget to take out. And there they are. Yes. You have to be careful because it does get messy. So you want a container that, you know, has a closed lid for the powder. And there you have it. Happy Mail. It matches the violet on the front. Yeah, I have to just open it there. There we go. And slide it in and then put a gift card in there and you're all set. Okay, now I need a closure. That's why I'm tapping my finger. So I grabbed a little wee flower. It was kind of lifted up. It's porcelain flower. Put some glue on the back of it. And I like the way it's raised up because I can put my ribbon, which I'm going to poke a hole in there. And we're going to have some little wee, right there. This is the 1/8 on my chomper here. I use the 1/8 sides. There it is, 1/8. And then we're going to use the matching ribbon to the front of the envelope to make a closure, which is really nice. And then I like to use my thread things there that I get at the pharmacy, my floss threaders, because they make wonderful sewing aids to help put your threads or ribbons into the holes. You just put the thread into the floss threader and then sew it right through the hole, and easy peasy, there they are right there. And yeah, we're going to put jingle bells on the end of them. Isn't it cute? And you get 8 of those, like I said. I think I said it before. You get 8 different colors and different sizes for $1.50 at my dollar store where nothing's a dollar. So I grabbed these a few years back and decided, yep, I'm going to use these today too because they're in my stash. They're not getting used and I want to use them. So here I'm putting a little glue dot because when I tie any knots, I always tie it first and then I put a glue dot and then I tie it again, and the glue dot will hold it secure and it won't come undone, especially with this small ribbon. Yeah, come on, Carol. I just get my pokey tool. Yep, there it is. And I shove it down in between the knot that I just tied, and you have yourself a little wee, yeah, whatever comes off, just take it off there. And then you have some little noisemakers to tie around that little flower. So I put it through my, I just put it through my floss threader. Then I'm going to tie it like a tag knot where you have the opening and then you put your the bells through the opening, and there you have it. Is that cute or what? All you have to do is wrap that around that little flower that's sticking up that has the dimension on it, and you have yourself a little wee card for a gift card. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on the little bee dies, and now and again, happy mail, I will put out a little bee tutorial to use up my dies there. Then you just wrap these little bells around the flower. So cute, so easy, so quick. That's the beauty of using die cuts, I think, and especially little bee dies because they include everything you will need to make an entire card or envelope, whatever the case may be. In this case, you have an envelope. And then on the upper portion, if you get any little cuts or cracks, just take a Copic marker. And this is a gray one to match the gray paper. I just went across the top and you can't even tell. As always, I appreciate you joining me, and this is the complete set of that little bee die. I really think it's super cute. I think you could mass produce this very quickly. And my suggestion for this is to use lightweight cardstock. And have yourself a blessed week. We will see you on the next tutorial.